Meet me on the east side if you wanna ride. Maybe I just wanna get you high. It's midnight. I know you don't wanna fall in love. I keep it airtight. You know I don't wanna go home. I play both sides. I would sell my soul. If you want it, baby, tell me that you do. You know I don't give it up for anyone, no. Baby, I save all my love for you. It's for you. You can hide from me all you like, but I know where to find you. I will try and keep you off my mind and set my sights on finding somebody other than you. I would sell my soul. If you want it, babe, you better tell me soon. You know I won't give it up for anyone, no. I just wanna love on you, baby, on you. You can hide from me all you like, but I know where to find you. I will try and keep you off my mind and set my sights on finding somebody other than you. I would sell my soul. Somebody other than you. Somebody other than you. Somebody other than you. I would sell my soul. 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 Yeah, I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games.
Hello everybody, how are you tonight? How is everybody? I'm glad everybody decided to show up here tonight. It is so good to be running live and taking a break from editing. I've been on a binge, if you haven't noticed. I've been doing Burger King over and over and over again. I just shot another one today and just got back, dumped the footage, almost forgot that I had to come on for the live stream. So I ran back over here and got set up. How is everybody tonight? I am so glad to see the Twitch people. I am so glad to see everybody. It is something. Let me get these old headsets off. I don't really need those. Not anymore. Let me make sure I kill the music so it doesn't start back up. How is everybody? How is Ratkeem, Amabach, Lexa Hector? How are you doing, Nas? Hey, if you hadn't noticed, look what I got up. Look what I got up here. I don't know how lagged it is. You tell me. I know it's lagged for a few seconds, but that's a project that I worked on middle of last week. I sat out here for close to 4.5 hours trying to figure out how to make this work. You see me correctly. When I look into my little selfie screen and tell me what to do, it's all backwards, so I'm always pointing the wrong way. I got it right that time, didn't I? Anyway, it is just so good to me. Joe sounds like a robot. How do I sound like a robot? Robot man. I'm Robot Man. Oh, yeah, on my videos or right now? I don't know. Anyway, the audio is doubled. Well, that's not good. Well, let me fix things. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. Desktop audio. How do things like this happen? I don't know. Are we any better yet? Because I don't have any other mics active. I really don't. Let me find out. Let me hear where it's coming from. My goodness, I can't have a live stream once where I don't screw up something. Mic active. Yada, yada, yada. There's the culprit right there. Yeah. How do we turn it off? Turn it off. Interesting. Why do I not? I fixed it? Tell me I fixed it. I don't know how that happened. Let me go back in here and fix one little more thing and we'll get on with this. I knew I was too excited. There. So we're all good now. Testing 1, 2, 3. I honestly don't know how that happened. I was screwing not one little bit with the microphones this week. That's why I was sounding like a robot, huh? Goodness. Goodness. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. I know I just cut the outputs out inside the thing, but I don't know. How did that happen? You got me, man. You got me. I'm telling you what. I almost forgot about this. I was over there getting ready to go edit, be happy, get my editing done by midnight, get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, get editing again, get another drop by 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then, oops, got to come over here and live stream. So it's not going to be a terrible marathon live stream. I'm not going for 3 or 4 hours. I figure I shut it off after about an hour because I really do have to get back and edit. You saw my first video, the fried pickle ranch Whopper. What a joke that was. What a joke that was. They even screwed me on the bacon. And they think I didn't. They tried to outsmart me because they don't put it in the description. But if you go onto their marketing website, and I got a link in the description to that video, yeah, you can sit there and watch them being made. And they have hands with gloves putting 1, 2, 3. So I know better. And plus, I did the what did I do today? I did the maple bourbon barbecue. Say that 10 times. God knows. It was driving me nuts shooting that today. The maple bourbon, the maple bar. I can't even say it now. The maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. The maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. The maple bourbon barbecue. Can't say it. You know how hard that is for me? My goodness. Hey, how do you like my thing up here in the corner that I put up there so everybody can see each other's chat? What do you think about that? Filming went good today for once. I didn't have to carry food out to the other customers or anything like that before I could actually start checking my temperatures. Oh my God. And they weren't like, oh, Joe, please carry this out. No, it's like, here, take this out to that car. I'm like, what car? And it's like, that one way over there. It wasn't even close. I thought maybe because I'm sitting right next to him, I can do that. So I ran because, the clock is a ticking. I got that food. And that thing didn't sit there in the past and die. They were just putting it together when I walked back in. I'm like, hey, y'all got this wrong. Y'all gave me the wrong stuff. But, oh my God. Oh my God. What if I had hepatitis? What if I had herpes? And touched the bag and they caught it. I mean, I just like, at the time, it's like when big things happen to you, you're really caught off guard. And you're like, okay, well, I'll go along with it. What I should have done was just slap thing down on the counter and laughed at her and took off. That's what I should have done. But, man. Oh, man. And then they screwed me on the bacon. And I was mad then. Oh, it had me mad. I was like fuming. And to me, it just wasn't that good of a flavor combination. I'm thinking, I'm kind of, I'm getting a lot of comments too. People say, well, I hate it. This one sucked. That one sucked. I'm trying not to pay too much attention to those comments. I'm thinking if the Mexican street corn Whopper is done good, I'm thinking that's probably going to be the one that's going to make $1 million. But like I said, I did the maple bourbon barbecue Whopper today, and I don't really want to say anything about it because then I'll ruin the whole video, and y'all would hate me if I did that. And plus, I haven't even edited it yet. I mean, I've got part of it edited. I did a lot of pre-editing so I could get it out quickly. I mean, there's just no getting around taking 2 days to make a video. If they're going to look like they are, it's going to take 2 days. So I'm doing one back to back. I have done simultaneously where I'll go through the drive-thru once and go through the drive-thru a second time, but your food gets old. It just doesn't work. You get confused. It makes a mess when you try to dump to drive. It drives you nuts with sorting all the video footage out. So I just do one at a time. But anyway, poor employee. I think it has to do not so much with poor employee training. A lot of these are franchises, and the franchisees, it's like McDonald's. Okay, McDonald's is pretty consistent. Granted, they don't cook any damn thing to order. I said damn, don't want to say it. Let me delete that word out. But But if the franchisees are not compliant, if they start doing things wackadoodle or not keeping their place clean, they'll pull their lease on their property because McDonald's owns the property. That's how they do it. But I think Burger King has a problem with compliance because these guys aren't putting 2 slices of bacon in there because it's an accident. They're told to do that. I believe it in my heart they're told to do that. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. I tell you what. I tell you what. That bacon. Oh, I'm so mad over the bacon too. Because, don't screw with my bacon. Geez, I can count, You think when I go through the drive-thru and get that, and if you've seen my video, I'm going to take that burger apart piece by piece with a pair of tweezers. I have a pair of tweezers. Here they are. I got to clean them with alcohol. Jeez. Anyway. Enough of that. Let me read a few questions, say hi to a few people. I didn't really say proper hello. Big Stanky Cooch, I love your nickname. That is a good one. That is a good one. Reach on, how are you doing? Elote Whopper sounds fire. I never heard of that one. Big problem with compliance. I think that's what it is. It's not, you know, but seeing how they make them, you know, it's just, why are they always shorting us on ingredients? I mean, it kind of, I don't want to say anything about the one I shot today, but the filming went a whole lot better. I've had problems, you know, my GoPros, okay, I had 5 Hero 10s and a Hero 9. That's what I was shooting with. And those things are crap. They're crap. Always shutting off, turning off in the middle of what I'm filming, or overheating, or just freezing, you know, just drove me insane. You should see the fragments of video I got to piece together like a puzzle dropped on the floor when I'm getting ready to edit my videos. I mean, I spent an hour and a half before I can even get to editing the videos, just piecing this mess together. Oh my God. Anyway, I got good word that the Hero 12s were solid. I don't know what else to get. I tried the other Chinese versions. They're crap too. A lot of people like them. A lot of people like these ones. The same guys who make the drones, whatever. And anyway, so I went out and I got 6 Hero 12s and replaced all my GoPros. There's a story behind that too. I don't know if I want to go into it or not, where I bought it off Amazon, and the guy, they only sent me one, and I ordered 3, and then they said, well, you can reorder them. We may not be able to send them. And you go back and they went up like $30 a piece. I'm like, that's called bait and switch. I got them though. I called up Amazon and said, you need to police your sellers, because Amazon is just going down the toilet as far as buying stuff there, as far as some of the shady crap that goes on. I mean, it's really getting kind of bad. Anyway, so I ran today with all 6 Hero 12s for the first time, and it was a dream. They're all going to, the white balance is all going to match, because the white balance didn't match between the other cameras. So I'm fiddling with it in editing. I'll get to the questions. I'm just kind of got to unload here a little bit. Fiddling with the editing and having to color grade 6 different cameras on every single cut. It take you 3 hours to edit the darn drive-through. But now, so far, it's looking sweet. It's looking like it's going to be a lot better, and they're behaving a whole lot better. I don't do anything fancy. I shoot 60 FPS, 1020p, whatever. Anyway, let me get a few questions and try to get off my rants here. What do you all think? Can you all see it? Oh, I get backwards. Can you all see this up here where I have each other's chat, so you can see each other's chat? What do you think of that? How do you think? What's your favorite camera that I own, Recon? My 90D that I'm actually talking to right now. The Canons. I'm a Canon person. I have 3 Canons that I shoot. Actually, I have 5 Canons. I have 3 DSLRs that I shoot this spot right here. I'm just using my center DSLR for live streaming, and I have a couple G7X point and shoots I do food close-ups with, because they're real light and they fit on my jig, and they don't weigh, they're not hard to handle, and they work well, and they look very similar to that. So I don't, no color grading or anything like that. But yeah. So the chat, does it look really terribly lagged to you? I don't know. It's when I was setting it up last week, it seemed like I was having like 6 and 8 minute lags on that thing. I just don't know. I'm trying to get it from you. Let me try and get a few questions. I appreciate that, staying sharp. Thank you very much. Birdshot, it's good to see you, Birdshot. How are you doing? Obamic, you like it when Joe uses curse words? I try not to, because when I'm not on camera and I'm not filming, I talk pretty bad. It's like every 4th word's an F-bomb, But I just, I started off not doing that, and I'm trying to express myself without swearing. Sometimes it's pretty damn hard, especially with Burger King. 3 Burger Kings in a row. That should push anybody over the limit. Oh. But I decided, I saw all 3 of these, and I'm like, I got to do these. I can make one video with all three in the same video. But then when you combine burgers in a video to do a comparison, you're doing 3 videos for the price of one. No, we're going to do one at a time, put it through the paces, and at the very end, I'll tell you which one I think is going to get $1 million. That's if Burger King's not going to scam them. Who knows about those people? Anyway, Clueless, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Rion, yeah, how are you? I appreciate you. I've got a lot of Twitch people in here. There must not be a big game on tonight, because usually I go in there and there's a big game and I'm sitting there crickets by myself. Anyway, Sinden, how are you doing? Hi. Yeah. Negaham, let me see. That's great. Each one gets your, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them back to back. As soon as I'm done with one, I go on to the next. I'm going to drop tomorrow afternoon, film Monday, drop Tuesday afternoon. That's what I'm going to do. It takes 2 days to make these things. There's just no way around it, unless I want my videos to look like everybody else's crap. And that's the point. I don't want my videos to look like that. I'm not going to sit in a car and you know how long it would take me to edit a video if I did car videos like everybody else? About 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I would get 2 GoPros, 20 minutes. I would be done with all the B-roll. The B-roll takes a good 70-80% of the time to edit. The B-roll being the music part, the slow-mo, the taking the burgers all apart. It takes me a while to edit out. It takes me quite a while to shoot the burger disassembly, because you got to put it perfectly in the center. You got to have your camera centered. You got to take it apart very carefully, so you can't move it in. You can't move it a tiny of a bit when you're taking it apart. Anyway. I love it, though. That's my favorite part. That's when I'm getting fun. Send him, yeah, editing is time consuming. Yeah, it is. It's just a fact of life. But that's why, when I'm having a good time is when I'm editing. That's the best time. Picking up food is stressful, especially when your cameras are going all wonky every 5 minutes. But hopefully the Hero 12s, that's not the case. I've not managed to overheat a Hero 12 yet. I've not had to pull a battery out of a Hero 12 yet to reboot it to get it to work again. All the other ones, they're just... And what am I going to do? There's a couple of there's a Hero 9 and a Hero 10. They act perfectly fine. They're fine. I could probably sell those. But the other ones, I cannot in good conscience sell those used to anybody. I use one to shoot my cat video now, so I have a separate one for that. Yeah, and if it craps a bed, I just pull the battery and start over and keep filming the cat. No harm, no foul. It's just like my thumbnails. I just have one of the old 10s. I shoot my thumbnails over there. That way I can leave all my cameras hanging in their mounts. I don't have to worry about changing settings, anything like that, and that's what I do. Anyway, okay. Ty, Truthful Ministries, how are you doing? I'm trying to read your comment. I'm like, what? Oh, you're talking to somebody. Oh, that's good, because I'm off on a rant. I'm not even paying attention to my comment section. Anyway, Puffy, how are you doing? Yeah, no one does, and you know why? Because it's more trouble than it's worth. And I tell you what, I don't get trolled much. I really, really don't. And I don't know if this guy trolled me or not yesterday. But he says, I need to get rid of my birthday shout-outs. He has to skip time. They're annoying. I'm doing it just to make the video longer so I can make more money. I'm like, dude, I don't know if he's trolling me. I should just ignore that, okay? I ran 2 or 3 different polls to see if you wanted to get rid of the birthday shout-outs, because they're extra work. They're extra work, okay? It takes extra time to do those things and to coordinate them and all that. But I'm like, you have no clue what you're talking about. That doesn't make me anything. And frankly, I keep them down to pretty much 16 seconds. That's the limit, 16 seconds. I can't get off more than about 60. I can only rattle them off so fast. That's it. And if I can't, it goes to the next video or just falls off. And I've got that under control now, so I'm not getting overwhelmed by birthday shout-outs. Okay, so that's fine. But if I wanted to make money and make my videos a little longer, I would stop deleting the 2 or 3 sponsor offers I get every day of the week. That would be like anywhere from $3 to $6 grand if I plopped a spot in and took 30 seconds of the video. But you know what? I watch other videos and they do that. I find that, so annoying that they embed that in their videos. I wish there was some way you could get that out, but that just gets on my nerves so bad. Oh, I could do that. I could make the money for doing that. I got an offer for the TikTok. Now I might defile TikTok because, you know, TikTok is actually a stress in my life somewhat because they're just so mind-numbingly run so bad. But I got an offer today. You know, if I'd have put a spot in one of my videos on their thing, and they were it was like, unless it's it could just be a scam, but they were talking like $6 grand to put one in my video, and I'm like, no, not doing it, because I just delete them. Delete. That's what I do in the morning, because I have an old email box full of these things, and I go delete. Like, we've been watching your channel. We think your content is so great. We would like to have a collaboration with you. And I'm like, yeah, delete. Because I'm not doing it. That's just the way it is. Sorry, I'm just getting some stuff off the old chest, and then I'll do my questions and stuff like that. It's just I've been filming all day, if you can't tell. Not really all day. I started about noon, and it takes me about an hour to get my cameras ready and get my car set. And I didn't know which Burger King I was going to, because I was kind of used to shooting at that one, because I know where to park. I know where the lighting is. The time before I was there, I had a little girl wanted to shoot selfies. The cook recognized me, made my food, and carried it out to me in my car myself, and selfied herself on there. And I'm like, sweet, I'm going back there again. I get a whole new crew. And you know the rest of the story. I'm not going down that path. I'm not going down that path again. I'm not talking about them. So then I had to go to a different Burger King, but I found a different one. There's another one in Carter. There's 3 in Cartersville that I know of. And this one here has grown some trees in its back lot, and it is perfect. I can just back up under the trees. You want a dark background, and you want a lot of bright light in your face, and but with not direct sunlight in your face. And it worked out perfectly. And in the afternoon, their drive-through is in shade, so I'm not having all sorts of issues like that. I was quite happy with it. I didn't have any problems. Me and Shadow Joe, we're just not talking here lately either. Anyway, I am so sorry about missing your comments. I don't know what else I wanted to address. Like I say, it's going to be Maple Bourbon Barbecue Whopper. It's going to be dropped probably around 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow, if all goes well, if my editing goes well. Because once I get home, I'm going to have to edit till about midnight. I edit in stages. I'm going to do the rough cut tonight, to where I'm going to have all the talking head and the score and everything done. Then I'm going to go back and do the B-roll at the from the very beginning forward. That's how I've been doing the last 200 or 300 videos. And then the Mexican street corn Whopper. I hear a lot of people in the comments ain't liking that thing, but I was thinking that's probably going to be the better one of the 3 is the Mexican street corn Whopper. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll hate it. But you don't know until you do it. You don't know. You can't prejudge. No, Shadow Joe doesn't like me interrupting him on every single video. So, spoiler alert, I didn't say anything to him today. But it's not going to last long. It's not going to last long. We're going to be all right. Fluffy, how are you doing? I've been okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do any sponsored videos, Rion. I just don't see that happening. It just takes too much. I don't think I would like it. Sorry about preaching. I'm running out of steam. Now I'm going to go to questions. Okay, T-Jaw. Ministries. You have written a whole lot of stuff here. Keep doing the 2-camera thing. It works very well on with the B-roll. Oh, 2 cameras, dude. In the car, I have 6 cameras, and in the studio, I talk to 3, and I have 2 separate. I only use one of the G7Xs for fluid close-ups, but I have 2 because back in the day, I used to use the G7Xs for everything, and so it's a backup in case that one fails. Are you eating something in this stream? No, I can't. I've got Burger King in me, and it's going to take a long while to work its way through the pipeline, man. I don't want to pile anything on top of that. I've lost weight. I've lost weight finally. I've weighed 206 and change this morning. Down from I was stuck for almost a month at 211, but I finally dropped off. That has me right at 30 pounds of weight loss since the beginning of the year. Woohoo! Yes! I feel better too. Anyway, the Joker 1940. Wait. Oh, no, I'm not eating anything in the stream. I asked you that. He's a satanic spirit. The birthday shout-outs are all pure. I just so long as I keep them down to 16 seconds. A lot of birthday. The more videos I do, the more birthday shout-outs I get. I've ran like 3 different polls on YouTube. I got 3,000 entries on it, and it's like 80 to 90% keep the birthday shout-outs. So there they stay. You know, and thing about polls are they're actually pretty accurate across the greater number of people. There, you'd be surprised how close they are. Anyway, well, I'll usually know in a poll, by the time I get a couple hundred people in there when I'm doing food polls, I just have enough. I haven't done any food polls lately because there hasn't been anything to pick from. I just do whatever comes up. Anyway, TJ Joe is Hungry is getting faster and faster now. Yeah, I'm getting faster. Nemo No One. Part of the strength of the videos is consistency. I know exactly what I'm going to get in each one. Cat pick, birthday, intro, drive-through, scales, reveal, bite, shadow. Joe, great. Yeah, Shadow Joe I thought was going to be just a joke to do one thing, but it's there to stay because that heat checks the temperature and what it tastes like coming straight out of the drive-through. By the time I get done screwing around with it, you know, it's got some time on it. It really does. Zach Hart, how are you doing? How are you doing, man? Ooh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't tell Discord that I was live streaming. Maybe I should. They'll be all right. Ryan Burns, my wife. Hey, Polly, how are you doing? Tell Polly I said hello. I'm just blowing off steam tonight, doing my live stream. I'm not going to stream a long time. We're going to keep it down to about an hour because I really have to get back to editing. I can't fall behind on there because I want every other day I'm going to drop a video until the Burger King's done. I actually was going to do Jersey Mike's pastrami video, but I never got around to doing that because Burger King popped up, and I'm like, I can't not do Burger King as bad as I can't stand them. You know why I don't like Burger King? Why the problem? Because they used to be really good. I mean, they used to be really good, but they don't cook their food the same way anymore. And they haven't cooked their food the same way in years. And it is a shame. But I remember the 1968, 69, 70 Burger King Whopper. I certainly do. Yeah. I don't. You can make the birthday shout-outs longer and even make more money. Yeah, I'm really rolling in it here. I'll tell you that, guys. I am not rolling in it. I'm paying the bills. I would, if I need to buy a few GoPros, I can do that. But anyway, Birdshot. I started Ozempic. Should see losses soon when the dose increases. Yeah, my doc wanted to put me on Ozempic, and I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I told him, because I don't know, you have different health issues than I do. You may Birdshot, but it'll make your A1C normalize, they say. But there's nothing wrong with my A1C, so I'm not worried about that. I just eat less. I try to keep my calorie count down to 1,000 or less, and I've been pretty successful at that. Yeah. Piddles, what's your current editing goal? Like a cool transition or captions? I don't really have a goal. It just kind of morphs and I add more stuff. It's like the last one. You saw my birthday shout outs. I actually make them go pop out and jump like that, and I have a background on them. I thought that looked pretty cool. Now you can get plugins that'll do that for you, but I did that manually. I keyframed that, and it's a little time consuming, but it feels better when you do it all yourself. Anyway. I thank you. Malthosaurus here. How are you, man? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I was getting kind of distraught because I was sitting there like at 211 and 212 for like a month, and I was starving, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. But boom, it just went. Have you ever eaten a Crown Burger? No, I have not. Don't even know where to get one. Washakatu. My birthday, more birthday shout-outs. We'll have food reviews from Morton's and Ruth Chris. Ooh, that would be good. I haven't been to Ruth Chris in years. They poisoned me one time with some fish. Yeah, I got deathly ill. I haven't been there since, actually. Tom D.H. Hello from Manchester, England. Great Britain, shout out to Manchester. How are you doing over there? I can't believe my voice goes all the way across the pond and makes it all the way to Manchester. I have people in Great Britain that watch my videos. I'm like, wow. That is something. Left boob. I like that, Nick, even better. Love your vids. Thank you, man. Thank you. Them, I cannot read the Magic Hoodoo 421. Thanks for putting up so much. Thank you very much for saying that. Staying sharp. How do you tear your scales? Where do you get the wrappers? The 3 burgers are all wrapped and the tear comes from that. I actually get 4 burgers and I usually use the wrappers, and if they're real messy, I'll just ask them for a spare wrapper. Or so a lot of times I'll have a pile of wrappers back there that I'll use from old videos. I can throw them on the scales. That's where they come from. You have to take off for the wrappers. You have to. Otherwise, it's not going to be right, man. Oh, Cover Cash. First time chat. You said something. Hello, Cover Cash. Welcome to my Twitch stream. I almost said TikTok. Oh, boom. Don't want that to happen. Do you have a Capriotti's nearby? No, I do not. I wish I did. I've been asked about Capriotti's. The Bobby and the Cap. I know. I looked at their menu, man. Their Bobby and the Capistrami are the best food sandwiches I've ever had. Blow Jersey Mike's out of the water. No doubt about that. Hey, I'm not a Jersey Mike's fanboy. I mean, they're okay. They put in the work. They do their thing, but they're nowhere in the neighborhood of Capriotti's. I mean, they're just not. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you for saying that. Thank you for being a first time chatter here. I appreciate that. Rinby, Birdshot, Jersey Mike's pastrami is excellent. Used to be an incredible before they started shrinkflation. Oh crap. I hope that doesn't happen because I'm going to weigh the buggers. I wish I had the weights for the old ones when they were, That's what I'll do. Sometimes I'll have a video that I shot like 3 years ago and I'll do a redo on it and I don't have any serving weights. And I can compare and see whether we have shrinkflation going on. But yeah, I will probably do that toward the end of next week if nothing else horrendous pops up. Because my last video on Burger King is going to drop on Tuesday. I've got an eye doctor appointment for my wife on Wednesday. Probably shoot Jersey Mike's Thursday and drop Friday, but I still have to break off, and I need to go to Ohio before snow falls up there. I got to go up and see my sister and stuff. She may be in chat here tonight anyway. Yeah. Jersey, okay. From Oregon, my fiance, they love that Shadow Joe. Of course, I didn't talk to Shadow Joe. I'll tell you that right now, not today. But we will start conversing because we got to be able to work together, and he's not working good with me on there. But I don't know to what part of Oregon you from. I have a sister up in Portland, but she doesn't talk to me. But that's beside the point. I always think about that. Ray Burns, Polly says hello. Well, I'm glad. Polly. We're here. Carolina Crosswinds, how are you? I have not seen you. I have seen you for a little while, but I haven't been paying attention to my live stream here. I've been going off on a unloading all my frustrations from the last couple days of shooting, and I got more to go. I mean, this place I went this time, they were doing their business like clockwork. I don't want to spoil the video, but everything worked. My cameras worked. But they were not the friendliest group of people I've ever seen. They're just like looking at me like I was like leprosy or something. So I don't know what that was about. I don't even think they saw my cameras. I really don't. It's the first time. This is the first time in nearly 8 videos that I was not recognized on scene by an employee or a patron. So I was kind of like, what a bummer that was. I was kind of getting... I was kind of hoping I'd have somebody to shoot a selfie with, put in the beginning of my video. I love it when people scream, "Joe is hungry," and I put it in the beginning of the videos. I love that. Tom DH, thank you very much. We don't get the mortgage of the fast food you get. Yeah, you just watch. Yeah, we don't. I bet your food's better over there. That's what I hear. It's the same places are better in Great Britain because they can't get away with this stuff that they do here. Are you going to eat some? No, I am not going to eat some. I'm full of Burger King. That should tell you something. I can't. In fact, I took the Burger King leftovers there over at the house. I'd have took a bite out of one of those, but that really would have kind of spoiled the video, so I don't want to do that. But I am hungry. I'm always hungry, but my stomach, I got that Burger King feeling, where your stomach doesn't empty out for about 3 days after you eat there. Makes me wonder what they put on their food to slow your digestion down so bad. Portland. Yep, she's in Portland. I have my oldest sister's in Portland. She's still kicking. She hasn't spoke to me in, maybe 40 years. Maybe she watches my live stream. What do you think? Think she watches my live stream? Not a chance. Anyway. Too bad. I have another sister down in San Jose, so I don't know if she's watching my stream. She's probably not watching my stream tonight either because she would say something. Oh, poodles. Your biology teacher looks exactly like me? I'm so sorry for him. Poor guy. Oh, Piddles. Are you a Burger King boy? Negatory. Used to be. I used to eat. I remember Whopper. Yeah, the Whoppers were still good when they were $1. I remember we were all complaining about them being $1 back in the. That would have been, when was that? They were still $1. I was like 19 years old. No, I was almost 20. And they were just gone up to $1. No, they were more than $1. $1.29, and they'd have them on sale for $1. And I remember this old man was, "That's a good burger. That's a good sandwich right there for $1. That's a good sandwich for $1, Joe. You need to get one of those." This is my guy that owned the trailer park I lived in. He was kind of a bit of a curmudgeon. You haven't eaten at Burger King in 2 decades. What's your secret? I haven't eaten there in quite a while unless I'm doing a video there. Whopper Jr. Yeah, got that right. Oxy 106. How are you doing tonight over there in Twitcho land? Yeah. Have you eaten at White Castle? Oh, I was raised on White Castles. We just don't have any in the South. And I eat them every time I go up there. I usually stop up in Kentucky. There's one up in Kentucky, the first one when you're going north. Yeah. I'm trying to see how bad the... No, the lag isn't too bad. Is the lag really bad on the thingerdoodle I got up in the screen here so you can share chats? I can't believe I made that work. That's amazing. Yeah, Burger King has gone to the pits. Big Stanky Gooch. Yeah. They have gone to the gooch. That is good. That is good. I'm happy because, like I say, when I was experimenting with it, it wasn't working with the crap. Anyway, where are we at? 44 minutes. I got about 15 more minutes to go here. Anybody got any questions for me before I go half demon? Unless I go into another Burger King fit. Let me get a drink of fruit punch. I need a drink of fruit punch. That'll cheer me up a little bit. I've got editing to do. I've actually got quite a bit of editing to do, but it ought to be pretty. It shouldn't be too bad because I didn't have any weirdness in the drive-through. It's like the local geek. Hey, how are you doing? How far apart are these towns do I go to? They're all equidistant. Each one of them's about 20 miles away, except Calhoun. That's about 10. Calhoun's closer. I almost went to the Burger King in Calhoun today. Almost. But I changed my mind and decided to go back to Cartersville to a different location, and it worked out pretty good. But let me tell you something. Normally, when I pull up to do my temperature test, open up the bag, and it's the wrong order. It's happened before, not very often, but it's happened before. I will turn my cameras off because I may go in there and my cameras could overheat while I'm in there. It was a chilly day. I had almost all the I didn't have all the Hero 12s in yet, but it was a chilly day. I left them running, and I'm glad I did, so I could prove to everybody that they actually made me carry the bag of food out that came to my car by accident over to another car, and I caught all that on film. I normally cut them off when I go in, but I didn't that time. So like I said, I didn't have to carry anybody's food. I didn't have to do any Burger King work today, so that was a plus. And so that'll make it a whole lot easier to edit out, because when I get all that extra footage, I'm like, how do I deal with this without making this big long 8-minute long video of me walking around the parking lot toting food to other people's cars, because that gets kind of boring too. So I think I crammed it all together to make the point so you all could see that, and I think it worked out pretty well. But it took a long time for me to do that. Anyway, how far apart? What is this nice? I appreciate that. Jerry Pierce. You overhead claps in the videos are hilarious. Arby's beef and cheddars are so reliable. Only try something new if in this. I have reviewed those beef and cheddar thingy winger doodles twice now. They're not bad. I don't give them terrible scores. Time Travelers 101. Have you thought of doing a road trip and doing some restaurants? Yeah, the problem is with that, what do I do for a studio? I don't want to shoot it all in the car, and I don't want to shoot in the dining area, because that doesn't work really well. You talk about getting some skanky looks. Goodness gracious. And what happens if you give them a bad score and they've invited you in? What are you going to do? Oh, it was good. Or they fail the Joe is hungry temperature test. I mean, when I'm filming, I'm yelling. Like right now, I'm kind of yelling, but the dynamic mic kind of takes the edge of it off a little bit. I could actually talk a lot softer. I'll try and talk a little bit softer because it's going to make me hoarse. Yeah, I don't know. That, if you go all the way back to that's the same place. Remember I did the Spider-Verse Whopper about a year ago? That is the same place I went to. And they acted all weird because I had cameras and it made me go to the penalty box. Not the regular penalty box that's fairly close to the drive-thru window, but they made me drive all the way around the building. So all the lighting was horrible in my car. And that's when I had those crappy GoPros and everything looked bad if I didn't have everything just perfect. Anyway, they sent me around there and did I get 3 or 4? 4. No, I think I only got 3. I got 3 Spider-Verse Whoppers that were cold, and that's the same woman that brought it out. That's the same one. I bet she knew who I was, the reason she did that. I bet she did. Maybe I did get recognized. Oh, I didn't get recognized today. But, yeah, so that was the same woman that brought out my Spider-Verse Whoppers, and I wasn't happy about that, making me go wait the penalty box on the opposite side of the building to carry it around to me, because they got a whole bunch of parking spots out there just for that, and they didn't want me to park there. They was going to treat me special, right? I couldn't film them or something. Dorks. So that's the same one. Anyway, I'm looking and seeing how much they're lagged. Yeah, it is what it is. I treat them respectfully. Even if it doesn't look like it sometimes, I do, because I may edit out the part where I'm nice to them, and I always try to be nice to them so they won't screw my order up, because my cameras are rolling. I'm spending like $30 on Whoppers that I'm probably going to throw some of them away. 3 times. That's $90 I'm spending on Whoppers in the next 6 days. $90. Do you believe that? I don't like. I can't think about it. I can't think about it like that. But it's good. See, TikTok sends me some money. YouTube sends me some money, and it pays for it. So we're good. We're down with that, because that's not the most expensive place I go. Panera. Oh, Panera is nothing to drop $60, $65 at Panera. Nothing. And it's usually crap. It's usually reheated in an Insta oven. That's their main thing. Anyway, I'm looking at here. Yeah, it is. I'm looking for lag on here. I think maybe YouTube might be lagged a little bit. Mr. Rib Reviews, how are you? Which of the 3 Whoppers are you most scared to try? I'm not really afraid of them. I've got a lot of nerve. The first one, that one where I went there where they made me carry the food out to the other people. Yeah, if they would do that to their food to some unsuspecting person, what are they doing to my food in there? And it didn't come out at a safe temperature either. And it isn't because it died in the past. I went in there and they were just putting my order together. It wasn't laying in a bag in the corner cooling off. So, yeah, I don't think it died in the past. So I would be more afraid of eating that. I would be afraid of eating there, because what else will they do? What other kind of poor habits do they have? I just don't know. The place where I went today, I don't want to spoil the video. But I would probably eat there again if I ate Burger King, which I won't. I've eaten there a number of times, actually. Yeah, I'm looking at the lag on here, and there's almost no lag. It's wonderful. I am so happy with my little thinger-winger doodle there, because y'all wanted that. Y'all wanted, because I felt like it wasn't right that you couldn't see which ones I was talking to. Cookler, have you tried the mellow mushroom pizza? I have not. I got tied up doing Burger King. I want to do mellow mushrooms. But I got Jersey Mike's to do too, and I don't know. Maybe I'll trash can Jersey Mike's and go do mellow mushrooms next week. Yeah, Storm Reel. In recent video, they made you give an order to someone else. Unbelievable. That was my day before yesterday. Yeah, that was when it happened. I shouldn't have done it. I felt stupid doing it after I did it, because I saw in the video, I'm like, dude, what are you doing carrying that? You should have just told him, nah, I can't do that. I've had my hand clear down to the bottom of that bag, which I did. And I just opened it up and saw fries, and I'm like, uh-oh, we're in trouble here. But I still shouldn't have done it. But when you get put into an awkward situation, sometimes you just play along because you don't realize it. And then after the fact, you start getting mad, like, crap, they played me for a fool. Anyway, wow, whatever. The fried pickle Whopper is only $6.99 outside of Philly. Only $6.99? That's overpriced. Cover cash. Are you planning on doing the Lunchy review? I don't have that on the agenda right now. That's the Lunchies are something I get in the grocery store, right? I mean, if it gets slow, I'll probably do some grocery store stuff. The bacon turkey Bravo sandwich is my fave. Where's that at there? XLS. I don't know where the bacon Bravo is at. I haven't been keeping up with my chat. I'm a bad boy. Are you planning on doing the Lunchy review? You asked me that twice. Okay. Are you only doing fast foods? You're going to branch off into other establishments like Crumble Cookies. Crumble Cookies to me is fast food. I have thought about doing Crumble so many times, and I've just not quite been able to drag myself down to Marietta to do one. It would be easy because I don't have to worry about temperatures. You could buy them, do your pickup, and throw them in the car and drive around for a couple of weeks, and then finish your video. Not like when I do burger reviews. Burger reviews are very intense. You get your burgers, you temperature test them, you race around around, shoot your selfies, jump in the car, race over to the studio, throw them on the scales, and rip through everything as fast as you can. And you have heated carrying case too. Anyway, cover cash. Burger King made you an indentured servant. Yeah, I should have got paid for that. Maybe I ought to go back and ask him for, hey, can you cut me a check? I worked for like 37 seconds the other day. Does that round up to 6 minutes? It should. 6 minutes. I want 6 minutes. At what? I don't know what they pay those poor souls over there. Probably not that much. Yeah, you got to remake the order, dude, because it's going to be cold. And you don't know what I did to it. You have no idea. I mean, when you're sitting in a car and some dude in a black shirt with a mic hanging on his shirt, carrying a bag and running, you're going to take food from him? You got bigger gonads than I got if you're going to do that. Anyway, Uncle Juice. I guess I said that wrong. The Uncle Joe Show. How are you doing? First time chat. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Jay Quail. How are you doing over here in the Twitch stream? Yeah, I should not have done that, Kwame back. I really shouldn't, but after you do it, you do it. And the intentions, what I was thinking about when I did that, when I got back to the car, is I'm going to edit all this out and you're never going to be any the wiser. But then I left and I'm like, you know what? I left my cameras on and I have all that. And then I was going to complain about it before I did the weight test, because that's usually my thing where I'm going to make comments about what happened in the drive-thru. And then I'm like, I'm going to bring it up, but then if I'm going to bring it up, I need to validate it, because I could make that up, so I showed him doing it. You need an In-N-Out burger, Bob Davison. You doggone right I do. I wish they had one here. I'd be at In-N-Out burger right now, going through that drive-through and doing the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Yeah. Storm reel. Yeah, it's all right. Crap. Storm meal. What I'm doing now isn't cheap. Crumble. Yeah, I mean, crumble would be a thing to do. You're not going to be putting a thermometer in it. It'll crumble. I made it funny. Duh. American Dream. Did you watch Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? No, I did not, and it's not likely that I probably ever will. Did they fight? Mike Tyson beat the crap out of him, right? American Dream. Tell me what happened. For some absurdly weird reason, I'm actually curious. How long? No. The question is, how long did it take Mike Tyson to beat the crap out of Jake Paul? That's all I got to know. Tank Eddern. Hey, how are you doing? Jake won by a decision. That was fake then. Because Mike Tyson will rip him in half. I don't care how old Mike Tyson is. Jake Paul ain't all that. So that's fake. See, that's why I won't watch it. Tank Erden, how are you doing? Appreciate it. Rex Doom. Joe, I'm full. You're full. What are you doing? Eating? Uncle Joe. Okay, see what else we got going over here. Oh, Piddles. Paul 1. How? That's rigged. That was rigged. Anything these guys do is rigged. The only reason they do as good as they do is because YouTube supports them. That is a content creator. If they don't have the support of the platform they're on, they will do nothing. You will not have a channel. If you don't have friends that support you, you will be at the bottom. I have friends. Twitch is the reason I'm here at this point in time. I've had so many people on Twitch react to my videos. It has really helped me a lot. Will Neff, perfect example. Is he back to his regular stream? Y'all guys, hey, is Will back to his regular streaming yet? Is he done playing Rust? Because I got to know. Ooh, diamonds, 100 diamonds. Elder abuse on Jake Paul part, unfortunately, really. How old is Mike Tyson? I still think Mike Tyson would kick his butt. Thank you very much there, Time Traveler 101. I appreciate that. Thank you. 58? That ain't that old. How much do they pay Mike Tyson? Yeah, that's what I need to know. Because there's money involved here. You felt disappointment for BK through the... Yeah, I was disappointed, and I thought I was really taken aback because I was really expecting a different outcome on that video. I was really taken aback. I was expecting to see the little girl that did the little girl that did the selfie was actually the one who prepared my food there the last time and carried it out to me herself. And I was expecting to see her, and I was expecting big things because she knows who I am now. Didn't leave any comments, though. I kind of expected comments from her. It's kind of bad. 20 million. Yeah, if I was Mike Tyson, I'd let that guy beat me up too. But even on points, Mike Tyson should have throttled him. I mean, don't believe it for a second. Don't believe it for a second. Not for a second. Chicken strips, mashed potatoes, gravy, beans, and rice on the cob. Boy. Rex Doom. You know I'm hungry, right? They're trying to get me to eat on here. You know I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. But I can't eat but so much in a day. I'm on a diet. And then plus I ate Burger King today. I ate Burger King. I ate 1 1/2 maple bourbon barbecue Whoppers. My stomach feels like I ate a pound of lead. Okay? I'm giving away the video. I'm not going to talk about a video that I just did. I'm not going to talk about it. Unhear that. And when I do the reveal and I say this is what it looks like, I actually have a picture of the burger right in front of me so I can but I used not to do that. Ooh, American Dream gave me $5. Go. Whoa, thank you. Love your channel. Thank you very much for that $5. It'll go to help pay for my what is it? My $90 I'm giving to Burger King this week. Goodness gracious. It's all right. I've got a budget for that. It's all right. I have a budget for my videos. I buy my own food. I will not let them give me freebies. And believe me, some of them would to get a good score. But we don't play that here. We give them my opinion and Shadow Joe's. We put it together, and that's what we get. Thank you very much. Very nice of you to do that. Let's celebrate the first super on live stream. Oh, that's YouTube telling me to do the crap. Yay! A super chat. The first super chat. It's all right. Wow. Where do you purchase a 8x10 photo? I'd love one. I don't sell... you mean of me? If you send me a photo of myself, I'll sign it for nothing and mail it back to you. And then you have to send me a phone video of you holding it next to your face, and then I'll put you in the video. That's what had happened. If people send me good videos, yeah, they'll go in the beginning of the videos, but it's got to be authentic. It's got to be authentic. It's like somebody saw their birthday and fell off their bed watching Screaming It. That was authentic. I put that in the video. That's been about a year ago. Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave is asking. I didn't even pay attention to who. Mr. Dave, why would you ask me about an autograph photo? Who in their right mind would want an autograph photo of me? Goodness. Oh, man. I don't think I'll ever be that vain. I'm not that good looking anyway, because as I lose weight, look at all my neck wrinkles. My neck wrinkles. I'd rather have the wrinkles than the fat neck. I can't stand that fat neck. Yeah. Mike Tyson only landed 8 punches, so you know it was a bunch of crap. Mike Tyson could have folded his hands up behind his back and bit him in half. He probably could. Man, yeah, Mike Tyson. No, you just don't go beat Mike Tyson. No, not Jake Paul. He's phony. I don't watch their videos. I refuse. I do not understand why anybody watches those videos. Maybe some of y'all can make that clear for me, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Josh Chopper. Hey, how are you doing, Mr. Dave? A glossy. Yeah, if somebody sends me a glossy of myself, man, I'll sign it with a marker, man, and I'll mail it back. I would do that. And then you have to show it to me when you get it back. Be holding it up and say, "Joe is hungry, baby." And then you will be in the beginning of one of my videos. That I'll do. I'd love to put people reacting in the video of my videos. I love it. It's great. First time chat. Kuro, wow. Kuramanix Wolf 11.